All right. Welcome to Art with me, Deborah, from the Center for Enhancing Abilities. The Bergen Center is where I'm out of, but all members from everywhere are welcome to join us. I'm supposed to have an assistant, and he's running around somewhere, and will hopefully join me soon. And I'm just going to wait a couple of minutes just to make sure I have some people that I'm online. And the same rules apply. We've been doing this, what is this, like our third week? Oh my goodness. I think I need something stronger than coffee. I see an eyeball. So that means I have a signal and I'm broadcasting live for Art. So I'm a little bit further from my phone. Somebody said that they couldn't hear me on the YouTube video. I don't know. When we're done with these videos, we post them up on YouTube so you can access them more easily at any time. But if you're having a problem hearing me, let me know. I know some people send messages or it goes into Messenger. Hey, I think we got Jeter on. I don't always get to see those till afterwards, so I apologize. I had some, I think Abby and Hannah had chimed in and I didn't get to give you a shout out. So I'll try to give shout outs throughout. But I'm a little bit further because I must create and I have my assistant. My assistant is here. Sit down. I just wish I get these texts all the time. Go away. Go away. I'm actually, your father disagrees with me, but I'm actually an introvert. I like to hide in little small places. So, welcome. We got a good group. So we've got Simon is here. So Simon, how's school going?
Good.
Good?
4-6 people.
Hey, Jamie, how's it going? And you got a shout out too. Give me 5. Don't leave me hanging. All right. Oh yeah, like a secret handshake. Yes, we got Katie on. Excellent. It looks like we have Adam. We've got Jamie. We've got Katie. Today's mug. Sort of artistic. I'm running out of mugs. So welcome to Art. Top of my head. Hey, Christian, what's up, man? Christian says hi to Simon as well.
Hi.
Always very nice of you. Very nice guy. I see that, Christian, you've been working on some puzzles. Sounds kind of scary that I would know that, but we all know that from social media. And awesome. You've done some really impressive ones. So welcome. Yeah, we're hanging in there. And I think that's what we're doing. I wouldn't do that too much or the stool will break. So today our topic is rock painting. And I do want you guys to chime in. So as much as I can to give you shout outs as I see them. Sometimes I don't see them, it's upsetting to me. I will give you a shout out. Hey, Stephanie, awesome. And I know Stephanie has been, hunting, is that hunting? Hunting for rocks, and we have a cat too. Dunkin' yes. You know what? You're going to Dunkin' Donuts, just kind of think of me when you have your Dunkin' Donuts. I have not been to Dunkin' Donuts in a while, and they're my favorite coffee. It's a question, Dunkin' Donuts or Dunkin' now? Or Starbucks. It's Dunkin' to me. So Christian,
hungry.
Enjoy your cup on me. All right? I toast you.
I'm hungry.
Well, you're probably not going to eat till after this. We'll go nice and fast.
Can I get
What's Simon's favorite drink from... Maybe you can get a banana. But first, tell Christian what's your favorite drink from Dunkin'. We all want to know. Milk? But it does the body good, I guess.
Like strawberry milk?
Strawberry milk? Dude, it's
the only one that I drink.
He's a little young for coffee. I don't know. I mean, you know, my mother was Italian, or she is Italian American, and my grandparents were from Italy, and they would give coffee to their kids. a latte, as we would call it. So if you need to get some sustenance, run upstairs, get a banana, and join us. But in my house, breakfast during homeschooling, coronavirus, you're on your own for breakfast. I take care of lunch and I take care of dinner, but you're on your own for breakfast. All right, whoops. So we've already had an injury. I don't have workers' comp insurance. So looks like we got a good number of people. Let's talk about today's topic of, hey, Tony, we are talking about today's topic, which some of you, don't mess with my studio, man. It's about $10 of cost. We are going to be talking about rock painting. I know this was a kind of a big thing like a year ago or a couple of years ago. We're bringing it back, baby. We're bringing it back. And some of you were wondering why I'm shouting is because somebody said they couldn't hear me. So, hey, Alex, good morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. So, rock painting and art today. If you do not have a rock, yeah, I am rocking, Tony. Always rocking. Not real. I got rocks in my head. I think that's my problem. Let's see if we can get some rock puns going. So we're going to talk about rocks. What is rock painting other than the obvious that it's painting a rock? But there's like this culture of people that paint rocks and then leave them places. So if anyone here has heard of that, has done that, let me know. And what I want, I'm giving a shout out to everybody. If you went out, do what my friend Stephanie did. If you went out and took some pictures of you foraging or hunting or digging for rocks, send it to me. I want some pictures of you getting rocks, you painting rocks, and your finished rocks. I'd like to make like a nice collage of photos. I want to put that in our feeds of awesome rocks, okay? So, and you can always email me at CEA2, Bergen@gmail.com, okay? Or you can post your pictures in this thread to this video, okay? So, rock painting. What on earth is it? It's kind of a pun. What on earth? Rocks. It is people paint inspirational stuff. We did some and placed them outside the door. Yeah, Tony, thanks, man. Thanks for reminding me. We totally did this at the Bergen Center. They need some cleaning up. But yeah, a lot of people worked with Amy, our Amy, the Bergen Amy, on this. So we're going to kind of play on this. Some people do this in the community or on hiking trails and stuff like that. So we're going to kind of tap into that vibe to do something positive and fun. It can be done. So, let's talk about your kind of 5 questions with rock painting. So the first thing, obviously I didn't put this in I have a little script here. I'll dig up the image in our archive. Thanks, Tony. Agreed. Thank you, Katie. Yeah, these guys are on top of it. So you need a rock. That's the first thing. You need some rocks and you need some paints, all right? You're going to use an acrylic. You're going to use a craft paint. You're going to use that kind of paint, not a watercolor or something like that because it needs to kind of last a little bit. So we're going to use like acrylic paints, all right, if you've got them, okay? If not, maybe you can order some and get some delivered. But your rocks, what kind of rock do you want to pick? So I went into my yard. I live in a town called Montvale, and we got a lot of rocks. We're known for rocks, I guess. I mean, I have loads of rocks in my yard. So I found some rocks. In terms of your rocks, you can do big. Boy, this could really do some damage to somebody. This is a bigger rock. I wouldn't go much bigger than this. I mean, you would need to be able to lift it and carry it somewhere. So leave the boulders in the ground. You can use little rocks. So believe it or not, I have bins of rocks in my studio here, my crafting room. This is my crafting room. I just switched so you wouldn't have to look at a red wall. So I switched my situation, I guess. So something, you can also buy these like in dollar stores, which is kind of silly for you to buy rocks when you can just go in your yard and get them for free. Just thinking, but I've done it. I've purchased rocks. Stephanie wants to know where Oreo is hiding. Simon, do you know where Oreo is? I think he's getting some breakfast, but special shout out to Stephanie for catching that. He's somewhere. We'll go find him. He might be sleeping late. So you want something, I recommend, if you can, a rock that has a flatter surface. So you could go really teeny tiny. I wouldn't use a pebble, but this is a small rock. I really do need a haircut. And I need better lighting. I need Tony to do my lighting crew. Something that's maybe round or smooth, okay? This one's awesome. I don't know where I got this one from, but this is a nice flat rock. So you need your rock, okay? I've lost Simon. Do you know where Oreo is? Go into the dining room. See if he's eating breakfast and bring him down. Or sit down. We'll get Oreo later. So that's what you need, your paints and your rocks. And yeah, you want to be a little discriminating with your rocks, okay? Something to make it easier for you to work with. If you get something that's too, pretend this is like really weirdly shaped and irregular, while that's beautiful on its own, for us to paint it might be difficult. So you want something kind of smooth, something big enough you can work with, okay? So something flat, see how that's flat? You can do small, or you can do big. Trivia, live next to Rockland County, named for all the I think it is named, right? It is named because of all the rocks in Rockland County. I thought that was too obvious, but somebody said, yeah, it's true. So, yeah, I live right on the border of Rockland County, which I'm kind of staying away from right now because they got number of cases. I'm trying to stay in. Thank you, Simon. Just don't set them on fire with the lamp because we have limited. I have a lamp here, so some of you that's older than me. Older than me. It doesn't have a lamp shade. My mom gave it to me. So the first step is, the first question, we've got 5 questions, kind of like Passover here. Those are 4 questions. I want, Simon, you to pick a rock. You can pick any rock.
Can I pick this rock?
I knew you were going to pick that rock. That's the best rock. So it's my job to let you use that rock. Now, if you want to keep your work area clean, this is my crafting table, so I really don't care. You maybe lay out some paper or some newspaper, something like that, okay? All right, I do care about your furniture. So your first question you want to start to think about is, do you want a base coat of color? So either, let's say, something very light or something dark, so that whatever you put on top of it will show. That's up to you. Because we're a little limited on time, we're not going to paint our rocks ahead of time because we wanted to show you what they look like nude. You know, they want without paint. But you could paint this all one color, let it dry, and then come back to it. It's really up to you whether you do it or not. Some people recommend it. I don't think it matters. You can just do it on its own.
No.
Okay, all right. We've got distractions. Oh my gosh, we've got a huge shadow there. So yeah, don't be going live with pets. So whether you want to paint it, I either recommend something really light, as I said, like a white or a very light yellow, or if you want to go black or like a navy or dark purple, you can. It's up to you. But we're going to add kind of our background colors on as we're working. We're working it into our design. My head's being cut off because I want you to be able to look at what we're doing. So, and I also don't want you to see my hair. Stephanie says thank you for getting Oreo.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
we forgot. There he is. Ooh, he looks angry today.
He's evil. Oreo's been on that show for too long.
He's like getting tired of social distancing. Alrighty. So, design. This is your next step. What are you going to do for your rock design? Usually these are very inspirational and uplifting designs. I don't think you want to have one that's like a bummer, you know? Then you could, but we want to do this positive. So we're going to be linking in, or we're going to be connecting to our rainbow theme. So I've got 2 different rock ideas. So if you have an extra rock, what we might do is a ladybug in another section. Hey, Caitlin, good to have you back, girl. Yeah, Katie is cute. Katie is cute, and Gertie's cute. Welcome, Caitlin, Christian, Stephanie,
mine have to be positive?
Katie, Kara, Jamie, Adam. I think I got everybody. So, I would make it uplifting. We are going to be working with a rainbow theme. Okay? I have another one for another day. So, if you go out and get another rock, we can do that too. So, we're going to work with a rainbow because, as we were saying, some people are doing this scavenger hunt idea for people walking in the neighborhood. Hey, Leona. And they're leaving rainbows all around. We did our one rainbow painting. Now we're going to do it on a rock. So we're going to do a rainbow painting. So think of your design, though. Think of it in a positive way. Also, think about, in your design, if you're going to want to put a word or a message on your rock. All right? So that's going to kind of control, or it's going to affect your design for your rock. Okay? So if you want to put, I don't know, live or love, you can put that in, and you maybe want it, that would be the last thing you would probably paint. But you may want to leave some space. Yes.
Can I write flip me over?
No. Oh, flip me over.
And then say, you took directions from a rock.
No. This is a positive show. No mean jokes.
But it's not mean. It's just a joke.
I know. So that's your design. So think about your base coat or your general background color, whether you want to do it or not. Your design. I have my list over here. Do you want to include a message, right? Think of an uplifting word if you want to do that. We'll talk more about that. So think about that, and that will help your design. Some people at the end, so I don't forget that, is you're going to, maybe some people, hey, I believe Kara's on. Hey, Kara. Hey, we're painting rocks. We're doing rock painting and this phenomenon of people that paint rocks and they leave them at certain places. So that's what we're talking about today. And a top coat sealer, that's something you would do at the end. Just do it outside. We'll talk more about that. And placement. So we will come back to placement, but this is where I also want you to give it some thought into your design. Good morning, Kara. Good morning. Thank you for chiming in. Is this a rock you're going to put in your yard? Is this a rock you're just going to leave inside? It's okay to leave it on your desk as a paperweight to help inspire you every day. Maybe you have a special quiet place where you meditate or chill out. You could do that, your bedroom. Or are you going to put this, are you going to give this out to the community? Are you going to put this, I found them at beaches, hiking. Maybe you're going to leave this in a park, which are now closed, I think. But maybe you're going to leave this by your sidewalk, by your house. Think about it. Maybe you're going to leave it by your front door. So every time you come in, or by your mailbox, your mailman delivering, it gives them a little joy. So think about those. Those are your 5 questions to think about. So let us begin. Let the festivities begin. Pick your rock. Alrighty. I think, this is really tough. And I scrub these. Make sure you wash your rocks. I think you're better off. I did. Wash your rocks. I picked them up and there was lots of creepy crawlies and things like that. So, I'm gonna pick this bad boy. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna pick this bad boy. Alrighty. So, or do I want this one? No, I'm gonna pick this one. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna pick this one. So hold on. Hold ye horses. Hold your rocks. So, make sure you wash them, scrub them down a little bit, throw out the sponge, dry them off. These are clean. We had lots of creepy crawlies on them. So we set them free. They're all right. So you're going to have your rock, okay?
Rock.
Now, I want you, this may seem very basic, but please think about this. Make sure the side you're picking is the top side, okay? We don't need to paint the bottom, unless you're like Simon trying to trick people. Because if you don't have a stable side and it's going to wobble all over the place, it's not going to come out as well. So pick where it falls. Let gravity be your friend, okay? So Simon and I have done that. Hold on, Simon. I mean, I've spent a fortune on all these supplies. Yep. Alrighty. So we got our painting things. Okay, hold on. All right, so the first step is we are going to do a rainbow. Okay, Simon's going to do his own thing. He's not going to listen to me. He is a very bad parent.
What?
Okay. So I always have water for my paintbrushes.
That doesn't make sense. How am I the very bad
Here, why don't you sit your booty down? So we've got our water. We've got all our paintbrushes. My dad always says that. Hey, chill out with the paint. So if you are going to paint you're using brown? The rock is brown. Alrighty, so.
Are you?
Silly Billies.
Okay.
No, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I've been home for like ever. That's gray.
Have you gone colorblind?
That looks like the poop emoji.
No, this is brown.
Yes, that's brown. Oh, the
gray.
rock is gray. Your rock is gray. Tell us the general shape of your rock. So, brushes. You are going to need paint brushes. I'm going to work on my rainbow first. So, I did not do a base coat. You can. I'm going to do my rainbow. Okay? And I'm going to put my rainbow
I like to do everything
right in the middle.
first and then do my base coat because then I got everything figured out.
Okay. Listen, this is about life planning. So we're going to work. Does anybody remember the colors of the rainbow? And please chime in. You can make a rainbow any color you want. I mean, this is not like you have to do it our way. I did it my way. So I'm going to be doing the traditional rainbow. You may want to do some variations. Nothing like a new thing of paint. I wonder where I got these from. So I'm going to be working with a round. I want kind of solid lines. I'm going to be working on vertical lines cutting across my rock. So boom, boom, boom. These are where my rainbows are going to be. This is where my other colors are going to be. And maybe where my inspirational word. Yep. You don't need to use that much paint.
I know. It's just coming out.
Paint? Yeah, no. What are you? You're super strong. So you can come back. You can trace it with a pencil if you want. But I'm going right in there. I'm going to do this. So I'm going to start just painting. And what's cool about rock painting is you can see I'm kind of using, I don't know what you call it. I'm using a round brush, kind of a medium. I don't need it too small.
Hey, Mom, can I have a lighter green?
A lighter green? You got a lot of needs. Here, this is a lighter green. All right? And I'm going to have my line go all the way down. Okay? See how I'm doing that? So hold on.
And that's good.
All right? So see how I'm doing that? All right? I might do 2 for you if I was doing a smaller rock. Okay? Just kind of freeform. All right? So, that's right. Thanks, Marcal. Okay, I'm going to use the same brush. You can use multiple brushes, but remember, no brush abuse. Let me see. Grandpa thought my rocks were donuts. Tell Grandpa, don't eat them.
Eat.
My teeth are in bad shape as all beginning. So were you keeping them in the kitchen? Is that what you were doing? Keeping them in the kitchen? So, I had to warn all my family. I have to do this all the time with all our craft supplies. I'm like, hey, I'm saving those egg cartons. I've got about, how many egg cartons do we have over there? I'm saving those egg cartons, or I'm saving those jars, or I'm saving those pine cones or acorns for different stuff. And people are always like, yeah, of course, in my house. So yeah, make sure maybe having a basket or warning your family members about your crafting supplies so they don't eat them. Okay? So as you can see, I'm making my rainbow going all the way around. Share me your designs or like your ideas or crafting mishaps like with Katie.
Like what I just did.
Well, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know.
Now it's too wet.
So sometimes I didn't do the base coat. Sometimes if you want your colors to really pop, so like with rainbow, I do recommend you painting a base coat of like white. But we are on limited time and limited budget.
I messed
up. You messed up. There's no such thing. Who says it? Somebody.
A happy little accident.
Yeah, who says they're happy little accidents? Don't say it. We want them. Don't say it. This is a tough show. It's an interactive show. So, I'm working on my basics here. Okay.
Well,
And as
guess
I said, I wanted to be positive. So, I picked a rainbow because people are looking for them. Okay? I don't know if you can really see that. That's like when Kara's dad ate the soap. Yeah, we still get a lot of mileage out of that joke. For some of you who don't know, and I have soap here to make. I'm trying to figure out a way we can do it with you guys at home, with supplies you might have. So I definitely want to do that. But we're going to embarrass poor Kara's dad because, that's what men are for. We're kidding. We love the men in our lives, but we do like to tease them from time to time. Yo, dude, can you go over to the supplies, see if there's a yellow? There's a yellow right over there. See the yellow? Yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry. Here. Let's put this over here. Okay. Or whatever. So, Kara, we made some soap, and
I tried to make
They were small. Don't shake the table.
I tried to make my slime character.
Okay, make your slime character. And Kara's dad thought it was white chocolate, and he ate it.
It didn't seem to work out.
And we kind of like it. So let's talk about that. About when your art doesn't come out the way you had wanted it. I'm just curious.
I hate when that happens.
So you don't like it? Anybody else here don't like it? That when your art doesn't come out the way you planned it? That's like the story of my life. The story of my life. Nothing comes out the way I planned it. Guess what? That's always the way it's going to be. And that's kind of fun. That's kind of what makes life more interesting.
I know.
So we have a few people that are joining us. We're doing rock painting. We're asking rock painting, like the type of rocks that you leave for other people to find, or you can leave it in your house. And we're thinking of being inspirational. Today's project is we're working on Simon, I don't know what the heck Simon's doing here. But we're working on a rainbow pattern rock because some people are doing a project or they're putting out rainbows for people to find. So we have our rock. We cleaned our rock. Maybe some people put a base coat on the whole rock and let it dry. We're not doing that. We're just going right in there. And Simon, just don't mess up the thing. Roy G. Bibb, red, orange, yellow, green. I need a green. I'm just going to use I'm going to use the 20 colors Simon did.
So
wasting paint.
Can this mix at all?
What do you mean?
Yeah,
well, you can mix whatever, but don't mix the greens because I'm using the greens. And I don't want to...
My orange isn't looking like an orange.
Well, we also have bad lighting here because we're kind of stuck in a basement, so that may be it. So tell me, who else here is doing a rainbow design? Please shout out. Tell me if you are interested in doing a rainbow rock. We will do a ladybug on another day.
Like orange, but now I need a red.
We will do that. So I love green. Whoa, dude, watch the table, man.
Sorry.
We're gonna lose our camera man, who's a metal easel. He's gonna pass out and go, and then people are gonna know that we're amateurs, or perhaps they already know we're amateurs. But please tell me, has anybody else done this? Alex is doing them with markers. That's totally okay, Alex.
That's purple.
All right, it's okay. Don't worry.
I can't find a red.
Well, there was red here. It's called Brilliant Red. Here, Brilliant Red. Okay, here, why don't you just sit down for a second because we keep losing our camera.
There we go.
So, yes, Alex, you can do it. Hey, Kim, what's up? You can do it with markers. You can do it on a piece of paper. Yo, we're having technical difficulties.
Well, that was your fault.
No, it's not my fault. Nothing's my fault. Haha. Alrighty, we're back.
No, but seriously,
That was my fault? Mm-hmm. So you can totally do it with markers. Plan your design.
What a good son you have.
And if you're doing it on a rock, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I mean, you totally can do it. What may happen, Alex, is you might have to go back a few times. If you're leaving it inside, it's totally cool. It's totally cool to do that. It is. You can totally do that. If you're leaving it outside, that's why we're using paints. I'm doing rainbows with initials for family members is Katie's response. Ooh, these are brand new paints. Woo-wee. Okay, let's use that color together then. Is that cerulean blue? Yeah. It is. That's what I get paid. How do I know? I'm an art teacher, man. Name the movie. It's not an art teacher. It's from another movie. So yes, you can use markers.
I'm the sheriff.
Hey, somebody, yeah. I do have a crafty side, somebody said. That's how I started. If anybody wants to know, actually, that's not really how I started in life. Some of you know my boring life story. But it's good to note this. It's good to realize that people in our, whatever you're doing now, we're all thinking like, hey, we're stuck inside. We're painting rocks, which is pretty cool.
It also might be a result of our insanity after being enclosed in
yes. Well, that's true too. Thanks, Simon, for being inspirational. Not. Yeah. So we may be doing this now, but that doesn't mean that's what we're going to be doing months from now. I hope not.
Probably.
We don't know. We don't know what we're doing from one day to the next. This is not what I was doing at 20. This is, I'd rather. So here you go. I'm working. I've got my red, my orange, my yellow. I got 2 greens because I love green, my blue, and now I'm going to add my purple. So some people say, hey, Deborah, were you always doing crafting? Yeah, I always liked crafting, but it's not what I did for a living. I did some boring stuff that I'll spare you guys with, and then I came to crafting, and that's how I met all you wonderful people. Art and crafting really changed my life. So if some of you think, hey, Deborah, this is pretty lame to sit in an art class, I say it's not lame. I say it's a way of letting your brain develop and think and grow.
There are also other ways to do that.
Okay.
I'm not being mean. I'm just...
There's lots of ways to do a lot of things.
Besides looking at us, right?
Yeah, but, we are all doing different things at different times in our life. So, hold on. I'm going to be working on this rainbow. Okay, so yeah, maybe this might be boring, but the fun of this is that we're doing this together and that you're sharing some of your thoughts and ideas and shouting out to each other. All right? And if I missed anybody and you haven't heard a shout out, please try it again, because sometimes I miss them or they go into the messages. For some reason, I don't see them right away, and I try. So I know some people are doing rainbows. We're working on a rainbow pattern. So what I recommended for us to start was we were working on straight lines, okay? That kind of gives it a nice kind of cool effect. So there's my rainbow, all right? What do you think, Simon?
Oh, that's really good.
Thank you. Some positive reinforcement. Now I'm going to be working on my outside color here. Did I not grab white? Am I kind of a little bit... let me grab some white. There we do I have white? Yeah, I don't know. Alrighty, maybe I don't have white.
How does this look when it dries?
Maybe I don't have white. So, I thought I had white. I guess not.
Actually, I've seen acrylic paint when it dries.
I got silver. You can use metallics, stuff like that. You can use. So I'm going to use like kind of a happy kind of yellow. You can't see it here. It's almost a white. You can use multiple shades of colors. So I really love green, so I have 2 different greens that really made a nice transition. So maybe this would have been my base color, and I think this would have worked really well if I painted my whole rock white. The problem with white, if you're going to leave this outside, chime in, let me know, is that it gets dirty. It gets dirty. And that may not be the way you want to go. Yes, Simon?
Can I show you what this is supposed to be?
Well, yeah, show everybody.
I need to get my phone out.
Oh, okay, so I've lost him. I don't know what that is. So I'm imagining that I'm painting, I want contrast. Oh, news. I don't want your news. Get away, news. Get away. Good. My news went away off my feed here. So I want some real contrast. See how that, I like the light colors jumping against my rainbow. So that may be something you want to do in terms of thinking of your design, okay? So because this is kind of where I'm going to put my inspirational word and things like that. Okay, I don't want to keep you guys all that long because you know me. I can talk a lot, right? So feel free, shout out. Also tell me if you were having anything for breakfast or tell me what word. My friend Katie has told me she's going to put initials of her family members, which I think is nice. I think that's a really nice touch. Anybody has some inspirational words for me to use on my rock? Because I left a big space. That's where I'm going to put my inspirational word. I want something that's going to make people feel hopeful, happy, something like that. So maybe you guys, I'm accepting suggestions on that. So tell me what your recommendations are. Okay, Simon, so
Might be hard to see, but this is like a slime, I guess.
a slime
My
monster?
version of a slime kind of character.
Okay.
And I tried to bake it, but it doesn't really work when you try to do it in paint.
Art is hard. Art is not always easy if we're holding ourselves to perfection, right? But does anybody know how you work on that? How you get better? It's called practice. Practice. So feel free. And if you put a word and I didn't respond or you don't think I saw it, tell me again. Please let me know. Oop, I just put my finger in purple paint. Purple paint. So I'm just doing, like I said, a really bright color. As I said, white, if you're leaving it outside, you might want to be, it's kind of a bummer because it does get dirty, but I'm going to use dark letters to make my word, okay? Now, if you're not, you might want to do it's 2 coats. You can. I'm only going to do like 1, maybe. I think that's what I'm going to do for my word because we are on limited time. So, I almost put my brush in my coffee. If I had $1 for every time I did that, I'd be rich.
You would have no money.
I would have no money. No, I would have many money. Or I guess I would have none because I'd be paying myself. Or I guess I would have the same amount because I'm paying myself. But maybe other people.
Who does that?
Alrighty. We're having philosophical discussions. So as you can see, that's why I like this kind of angle.
Random philosophical questions with
Okay.
yourself over there.
All right. See my... I just don't want to get paint on my hands. See my rock? That's my rock. That's looking pretty good, I think. I don't know. Got my rainbow. I just don't want it to fall on my head or my foot. See my rainbow? Rock. Now, nobody's giving me any words. Nobody's giving me words to put in. No, I want a word. So let's go over some of these things. So I think I'm going to leave this rock outside. I want others to see it. For those of you who are leaving your rock inside, in your own space, I don't know, coffee gives me indigestion. If you're leaving the rock inside, you want a word that means something to you. All right? Something that inspires you. If you're leaving the rock in love, I think that's Alex, right? Alex says love. All right, wait a minute. We're making a list. And we're checking it twice. Whoa, Simon. Okay, I want my students. We're going to embarrass Simon. What is happening here, Simon? Any of my regular students, Simon has about 10, well, maybe not 10, open paint containers.
There's only 2 of them.
All right. Well, there was three.
I'm sorry.
Why? It's okay. I'm doing it one to kind of tease you. When you're using your paints, what should you do? Awesome. Yeah, because you know what happens, Simon? They do dry out, and they are expensive. But if somebody remembers, I had a little tantrum. I had a little bit of a meltdown myself. Somebody put a cap from red paint on white paint.
I hate when
tube. It's useless. Because now everything's going to be pink if you squeeze it out. So make sure you cover. It's good lesson. Good lesson. No brush abuse. No paint tube abuse. I'm just saying.
You can't mix it with red to make pink.
Yeah. Did Simon really need that much brown and green? No, he did not. Less is more. No, we're teasing. We're having fun. So Alex has said love. So think of words. If you're using them in your space, think of words that inspire you. I love what Katie was doing. She was putting the people that she loves, the people in her house, so it connects. So maybe she should leave it in a common area in her house. Or maybe that's what is love to her, thinking of those people. So that's a good one. But I do like Alex's word, and Alex is in the lead, so it might, and if I'm wrong, if I'm giving Alex credit, she can take the credit, but if it was somebody else, please let me know. If you're leaving it in an outside area, in your community, think of a word that might inspire others. But I'm really digging the word love. I'm really thinking that's a way to go. It's a nice short word that I can write. I don't have the best handwriting. Should I also put a heart? Should I put like hearts or something? You let me know. Because you can add all different details and stuff. You could, if you wanted to, with some really good, certain types of adhesive, you want a really strong adhesive. You could put like rhinestones and things like that, little rocks. We're just going to keep it plain.
Mom, is this a good pumpkin?
That is a good pumpkin. But yes, I don't know why. So we're going to use the word love. Alex was the only one that gave me the word love. So I'm going to use it. Now I got to think of what color I'm going to use that in. So this is all a part of your design and planning. I'm still getting paint all over my hands because it's in the process of drying. So I'm going to work, you could do it in all different colors. I'm actually going to try to link the top of my rainbow, which is purple, to the bottom. So I think I'm going to use purple for my word. And I think, even though some people might say, Deborah, you should use love. Let's see. Reunion. The word reunion means a lot to me. That's an awesome one. I like that too. That's long for me to write. But maybe you should put that on a rock, or maybe I can make one and put that on. So, but yeah, right now I think that's something we all want to hear. Reunion. Let's get back. Let's get back to biz. Let's get back together. It is hard not seeing each other. So, ooh, I like that pink. I do like that pink. Maybe I'll use that for my heart. Your reunion. We had love. We had reunion from Jamie. Anybody else? Anybody else that has a word that you want to share with everybody? Let us know. Let us know. And then if you're coming afterwards, after the video is not live anymore, still put your word in. Put your word in. And if I haven't given you a shout out, please try to write a comment so I can give you a shout out. Because I know we've more people than have chimed in. So let me know. All right. So I'm working. When you're working on a word, you can use a stencil, but if you're using a stencil, you're going to let your paint dry on your rock. So you might have to come back to this multiple times. But I actually start backwards or in the middle when I'm working, so I know about space. So hold on. So it'll be backwards because I never followed Tony's advice. Okay. So I got love, or I guess the way you're seeing it is evil. I don't know. Tell me what you see. All right, so we're working on our love. And I'm going to put some groovy little dots. I'm really working on it. And don't worry if you don't have the neatest paint handwriting, I guess. I'm going to put some little dots on my words to kind of make it a little fancy. More paint. So I don't know if that's really seeable there, but you see how it kind of makes my writing a little bit smoother. So feel free, get creative. This is your rock that you're sharing with the world, and there's no wrong or right way to do it. So yeah, let me know if you have a different word. I just took advice from my friend on love. I love love. We had reunion. All right? I love reunion. I love love. Okay, Simon, what words would you recommend for us instead of giving us the cold shoulder? What words are important to hey, Doug! I missed you, man. What's up? I hope you're well. We're painting rocks.
Everlasting.
Everlasting. That's pretty deep for a kid. Everlasting to you, I mean, in my world, it's a long time. Everlasting, that's beautiful. Like everlasting, what is about, why'd you pick that word?
Everlasting love.
Everlasting love. Good song, too. Is there such a thing as everlasting love? Yes. Yes. I think so. Do you have a girlfriend right now?
No, but I am making pixel art drawings.
Oh, I was going to say, are you sending them to a girlfriend? I think you're a little young. Young. I think you are. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. You can't hurry, love. We are not getting you live until just now. Ooh, I'm sorry, Doug. I'm sorry. You can go back and see the whole class. I'm sorry about that. I hope everybody else was having an okay time. I know my internet's been a little kind of kooky too. So here's my love. Here's my rock with love on it, because I'm going to leave this out by my mailbox. Maybe I'll get other people's mail. They're good mail because I'm sending love to my mailman. And I want my passerbys.
What?
So just for people who are late comers in terms of what we're doing our rock painting. We're going to go over our 5 questions. You're going to gather a rock. You're going to clean your rock. And you're going to think about your design. The supplies that you're also going to need are paints, but we had some people that were using markers, and markers are totally cool. You could use Sharpies, you could use anything. If you're using a water-based, like a washable marker, you're not going to put it outside. It'll wash it away, which actually that might be pretty cool. I don't know, because then you can constantly redo your rock. But to make the rock last, you want to use some type of paint and maybe a sealant, like a spray sealant afterwards. So what I'm doing next is I'm adding a little design as well. I'm doing a little heart. So there. So, and you can do multiples of these. So thinking of your design, so do your base coat. I did really like using a light. Imagine if I just did my whole rock white, this color, and then I did my rainbow. I think that would work, but you're going to need a little extra time. Let it dry. It's got to be in a, warm space, dry space to let it dry. I'm like in a dark and dreary dungeon. Hey, why don't you communicate with us, man?
I don't know what to say.
You don't know what to say? Well, let's see. Give me some more words. Or share your pixel art with us. That might help. Some people working with pixels might really help them. You might want to draw it first.
I think I'm better than this at actually real art, to be honest.
All right. Oh, well, so this is real art. That's not true that pixelated art or graphic design or computer art isn't art. That's not the case. That's not the case at all. Alrighty. So here's Simon. We're going to show your rock in a second. So here, why don't you put that down, and I want you to try to hold your rock as well. So think of your design. Today we worked on the rainbow designs. So Simon and I have two different very rainbows. I know we don't want to drop them on our foots. So Simon, you were working on that pixel design, but you utilized rainbow principles. So working on that as well. Thank you. I liked your rock. We're talking about the size, the size of the rock really well. Really nice, big and broad and flat. We will do a ladybug painting, and you can do them on rocks too in another day. Think of your message. And think of your audience. Whenever you're doing art, you want to think of your audience. If it's just you, but art is interesting. What makes it art? Does art just shared amongst yourself, just with you? Or what makes art more amazing is that it's shared with others. And what is its meaning? Is it what you intend? Or is it what other people interpret from the art? That's one of the big discussions. From our rock standpoint, our rock art, we want to maybe control a little bit of the message. We want to give a part of what we're feeling or what we want to share with others. So think of your message. Think of that word or an image. So our heart is an image or a symbol of a concept. So maybe put that into your message. Last thing the other thing is when this is all dry, I don't think I have one. Do I have a spray sealer somewhere? Yeah, I think I do. Well, what do you know? I don't think I've used it in like 10 years.
I'm making a rainbow slime.
So, yeah. So, you could use it's got like spider webs on it. You can use like a glaze on top of it. All right, that's another thing you can do. If not, don't worry about it. It's okay. It'll stand, especially if you use those types of acrylic paints. Phew, phew. The last thing is placement, and this is where we'll end this. So where are you going to put your art? Where are you going to put this? Where is it going to be seen? This is like your own little gallery, okay? So one of the reasons why we did the rainbow theme is because people are out, they're a little kind of down in the dumps, they're not interacting the way they usually do, but they're out for walks in your neighborhood or maybe somewhere. So maybe this is a way for us to connect with other people while we're socially distancing, working on these rocks, these painted rocks. So if you want, you can absolutely leave it in your space, leave it in your home, your bedroom, on your desk. Something that inspires you. I have, a quiet space that I like to think and be quiet in. So maybe that's what you want to do. Simon, do you have something like that? I know you're working on your pixels. What are you doing now? Looks like, I don't know what that is.
I'm making a rainbow slime.
Oh, he's making a rainbow slime. So he's working. And can you print that out?
I think.
And then could you use that as a design or your prototype for your rocks? Maybe. So there you go. Using different forms of technology to help with your design. But yeah, so we all have a quiet space to go to. Maybe you want to put it there. So when you think of it, you think of our time together. Or you want to put it in the community. Maybe you're putting it out by your sidewalk. Maybe you're putting it in a park. Maybe you're putting it when you go hiking. I've done that. I've been hiking on the beach, and I've seen it, and it's like the coolest thing. I love when people do that. So it's like a happy little surprise. So those are things that you can think of. But another way to share your rock is to take a picture, put it in this thread, or email it to me. I want pictures of these rocks. I want pictures of you searching for your rocks, holding your rock. I don't care, whatever. I mean, I do care. But it's up to you on how you want to share this. If you want to do a before and after, I'd love that. Because I'd like to make a nice little collage and all of us get to see our work, right? So we're kind of leaving these rocks for each other in a virtual footprint, in a virtual path. So we can connect that way. So I took some advice from you guys. You took my advice. We worked on a rainbow pattern. I took some of your advice on the word and the message, and I got my rock. Simon and I have our two very different, he's still planning
This is what it looks like right now.
Okay, he's working on a rainbow so maybe do that instead of, maybe you make a virtual rock or you did a drawing. Send it to me. That's okay. I'll take it any way that you want to creatively share your rock with me. So yes, you do have schoolwork to do. So do I. So I want to thank everybody for joining me today for art, the morning art time. I think today the only other programming we have is a little Tai Chi chill out time. So I'd love for you to be there. Maybe you can get your rocks there. And we're also trying to work on, fingers crossed, Wednesday night trivia on Zoom. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to post it live. So I might have 2 different cameras because I'm not that good. And so you can join on Facebook and you can also join on Zoom. So there's somewhere in the thread you can see how you can join in. Email me so that way I get your email. Send me your mobile number so sometimes I can text it to you and you can just join in there. But yeah, that's what we're up to. So today and all week that I want you to work on painting some rocks. Rock painting. Let's bring this back. Let's leave it for people to find and inspire ourselves. I want everybody, put it down. Here's our audience. What should we wish everybody?
Everlasting love.
Everlasting love. That was much deeper than I was just going to say have a great day. But have it a hug. Have it a hug. All right. Everlasting love and a great day. We wish them both. Enjoy and create. We'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody. If you missed it, it'll be up on YouTube by tomorrow, or just restart the whole thread so you can see it live. That's what's awesome about Facebook. Have a wonderful day. Everlasting. Okay, Kara's gonna be there. We've got it. We've got it. Love, love. We wish love to everybody. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Share some love. Share it. Share this with everybody. Have a good one, guys. See you later.